Thanks for joining me on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Scranton Prep boys basketball. Joining us is the head coach, Andrew Kettel. Well, Andrew, you come off a record from last year, 19-9. New coach this year is yourself, and you have a pretty good team this year. Tell us about what the adjustment's like from Lackawanna Trail over to Scranton Prep.
John, thanks for having me. We're excited about the move to Scranton Prep. I'll always be grateful for my time at Lackawanna Trail and learned a lot there as the head coach, my first head coaching position, and I had the opportunity to be named boys basketball coach at Scranton Prep this summer. And it was a position that offers a challenge to me personally and professionally. Moving up into a bigger school in a tougher league, if you will, with the likes of Scranton High School and Abington Heights and West Scranton and all the bigger local schools, as well as our state classification in AAA. So, at the end of the day, it's basketball, but it's definitely more challenging, and we're working hard, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Well, you have a talented team here, and you have a big guy in Noah Bay, and you have some guys who could shoot the basketball. Tell us about, as far as offensively, what your expectations are this year for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, well, we have some size with Noah and some other guys off of our bench. We have a few guys that are around 6'4", 6'5", so we have some luxury there with depth at that position, and we also have some talented guards who are juniors, who are very talented. Tim Rose is a returning starter from that team last year, as well as Noah Bay. So we have some returning experience, and then we have we think we have a depth of talent on our bench. And offensively, we're going to hope to be able to score in the 60s or 70s. That's our goal on a nightly basis. And we'd like to push the basketball and run up the floor and use our depth. So that's our goal for this year offensively.
You're listening to Andrew Kettel here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. We're talking about the Scranton Prep Cavaliers and what they have to offer for 2013-14, and what I would say is a great year for basketball for girls and guys in northeastern Pennsylvania, and probably one of the hottest races, or one of the ones that people are going to watch, is going to be AAA boys, and you're going to be right in the fire with that, Coach. How about the pressure as far as knowing that you have a talented team and you're going to play some of those great teams this year as well? How's that going early on here as we get the season going?
It's definitely challenging, and of course there's pressure, and the saying, no pressure, no diamonds. And if there was no pressure, then everyone would be would be in for the ride. So we're excited about that challenge, and we put ourselves in a position with our summer program and our fall workouts and fall shootouts to go and travel to New Jersey and Philadelphia, and along with our scrimmages, we went and played some powerful teams throughout the state of Pennsylvania and New Jersey to give ourselves experience at that level, at the highest level there is. And we had two great scrimmages against Allentown Central Catholic and St. Joe's Prep, who are both highly regarded in the state of Pennsylvania. So, and we do well against both. So we're excited about that, and we know we still have a lot of work to do. And District 2 AAA is tremendous, with the likes of Abington Heights, Crestwood, Pittston area, who we just played last night and had a great game with. So there's a lot of teams in the AAA, GAR. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but there's some tough teams out there. But again, we're looking forward to the challenge, and we're working hard every day.
Well, I got to see the Abington Heights Comets and what they're all about. Tremendous height, some great talent on the floor. So looking forward to see Abington Heights against Scranton Prep this year, among some other matchups. But, Coach, you talk about your defensive philosophy. You talked a little bit offensively, and it looks like you're going to have some guys that are going to score for you, and could be some guys, different nights stepping up, and some good balance and some bench play as well. How about defensively? Is it a philosophy where it's, hey, I play man-to-man and that's all I do? Do you like to play zone? Is it depend situationally on which team you're taking on?
Well, defensively, I'm probably I lean more toward the man-to-man type of coach. But at the end of the day, my job is to put our student athletes and our team in a position to be successful. So if that means that we, after scouting and observing our competition, that we need to change our defensive philosophy from a game-to-game situation, and we have the ability to do so, we'll do whatever we can to put ourselves in a position to be successful. So majority of the time, I think we have the athletes and the basketball knowledge and the skill level to go ahead and compete man-to-man against most teams. But there may be nights that we change that up. And again, we'll do whatever we can to put ourselves in a situation to be successful.
Andrew, everybody's going through the same growing pains with the weather. Challenge to get into the gymnasium, whether it's for an exhibition game or for practice. Everybody's in the same position, but as you said, you try to get some good games under your belt and get this season underway. And when January hits and the league starts, you guys are going to have to hit the ground running and be ready to go. And I think it's one of the most exciting times of the year anyway, is exhibition basketball season, because you're playing teams all over the place, and whether it's single A or double A or quad A, and you take on teams from outside the area as well. And it's usually some very good basketball.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it is a great time of year because everyone's amped up and excited, especially the kids that play hard all year long and lift weights and train. And as you know, John, every sports have become a year-round thing. No matter what sport kids are playing now, it seems like they're year-round. So we have a lot of guys who play AAU and go to national clinics and have weight trainers and invest a lot of time and energy with their families, backing them and supporting them. So when the lights come on in December and January and the uniform is on and it's up and the ball is up and it's for real, there's a lot of emotions and there's a lot of good basketball, and it's a great way to start the year.
Well, I think it's going to be a very good year this year for Scranton Prep and for teams in the Lackawanna Conference, of course, AAA-wise. Abington Heights, as you said, in Wyoming Valley Conference, AAA. I think Crestwood is the team down here with GAR, and then Pittston area has something to say about that as well here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Andrew Kettel, always a pleasure to talk with you, and good thoughts your way, and I know you'll have a great holiday, and always a great holiday tournament you guys have every year. So best of luck to you.
Thank you, John. Thanks for having me on, and have a great holiday.
All right, that's Andrew Kettel here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.